What's up guys, it's Anthony or Solo Assassin, and in today's video we're going to be working on the Project XJ some more. We're going to be trying to install the upper control arms and just kind of whatever else we can get to in this video. Sorry I missed last upload because the weather and just being busy. It was my daughter's 2-year birthday and all that fun stuff. But now I've got a little bit of nicer weather and we're going to be working on the XJ as much as I can. So I'm trying to get all the suspension stuff done. Then we got to deal with the SYE, and then I got to take it to work, get it aligned, make sure all that's good to go, and then it's on to all the fabrication stuff. But I want to get this to where I can drive it again because I do miss driving it. So we're gonna go ahead and flip you around and show you what we got going on. So as you can see, I get the passenger upper control arm out, and here's the new one from Rubicon Express that we're going to be installing today. That thing is extremely dirty, but we're going to go ahead and get this installed. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see. Came out pretty quick, honestly, so hopefully I can get them both installed. And then we've got shocks to get installed. And then in terms of suspension, it should be done for the time being, besides like adjustments and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and get these extended out just a little bit to roll the pinion up, and then we'll get everything going again. Alright, so this is going to be kind of the interesting part, trying to get that bolt lined up by myself. Might have to wait until our daughter goes to bed so that way I can get my wife out here to help me roll the axle a little bit. But we're going to try and get that bolt in. Rubicon Express gives you some new hardware for that. At least I do believe it's for that. So let's go ahead and figure that out. It might not be. Alright, that was probably the easiest thing. Just put the jack on the back of the diff, rolled it forward on the pinion, just like that. They're in. Now we just got to get this side out the rest of the way, and yeah, do that. And then we need to adjust the steering, push this tire out so I can drive it up the street to work, and shocks and stuff like that. And we should be looking pretty good. Alright, so this side was a lot more of a pain. It was a lot more rusted, and this little flag nut piece pushed out and was just spinning. Got my knuckles pretty good, but we finally got the stupid thing out. I have new bushings for the uppers, but that'll probably be something that I do at work where I got the lift. And a little bit more time. We're just gonna get this swapped out and get it done with. But yeah, so we finally got that out. I've already had that bolt loose for a while. If you could see it up in there. I've already had that. I've had that done for a little bit, so should be able to just spin it off and pull this one out, put the other one in, and be done for the night probably. Alright, there's side number 2 in. Kind of adjusted. Pretty close. So we're making headway. That bolt literally took me an hour. That side, the whole thing, taking the old one out, putting the new one in, took me like 15 minutes. So yeah, not so fun, but we got it in there. It is what it is. Now we just gotta tighten everything up, tighten the blowers now that it's all sitting on its own weight. So we're making headway, so can't complain. Alright, so it's the next day. As you can see, yes, I did get rough country, but I did get the bigger shaft ones, the N3 versions or whatever. So hopefully they'll last a little while. But we're gonna go ahead and pull this wheel back off, put the shock in, and finish tightening everything up. Do this side, do the other side, and then see if we have time to get to the rear, and then adjust the steering so that way it's kind of drivable, and we'll go from there. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to work. So those are in and looking pretty good. So we'll go ahead and get this all tightened up, at least down here, and then I'll wait to tighten the top once the weight's on the Jeep. But yeah, we're getting there. Alright, there's side number 2 done. Just have to tighten the bolts on the top, but we're gonna throw the wheel on. I need to tighten this bolt with the weight on the Jeep and the uppers on the axle. And then the front end is done in terms of being put together and aligned. Oh, needing to be aligned. So that's cool. So we're making progress. Let's go ahead and throw this back together and get on with more upgrades. Alright, so it's been a couple days. I went ahead and just adjusted my steering wheel. You can see it's back pretty much straight. And the wheels are straight. So yeah, now we need to go ahead and finish getting the rear shocks done. I don't have any power tools or anything like that right now, so it's gonna be all by hand, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. And there's some wasps flying around my Jeep, so it's definitely time to get her moved, because they're trying to make a home, and I ain't about to be having bees and wasps all over my Jeep. So these are the rears, getting ready to go in. I think I'm going to pull or put it on the bottom, pop the thing and let it go up, and then tighten the bolts up that way. I think that should work, but we'll see. I'm gonna try and set you guys up to see down there, but I don't know what kind of angles I can get, so we'll find out. So I didn't know how to film it, but there's one just loosely put in, so we're making progress. All right, there they are. That one's tight. Just gotta go and tighten that one. And then suspension is done, I believe. I need to double check to make sure I got the shackles tight, but otherwise, then suspension is all done. So that's kind of exciting. Man, it's rusty down here, but what you gonna do? Alright, so I took the Jeep to the end of the block and back. It really needs gas because it was spitting and sputtering. So definitely need to get some gas in it. I think I got some gas in a gas can. If not, I'll have to go and get some. But there's a dog. But I think that's going to be all for this video. Just so that way I can get it up on Saturday for you guys, since I missed last week. And then we've got to start doing the SYE in the transfer case, pulling the transfer case out of my Jeep now and doing the swap. I need to find another front drive shaft, so we're going to have a junkyard excursion probably soon, whenever I can go to the junkyard and pull another front shaft. I have front bumper to weld up, rear bumper to weld up, and then center section frame stiffeners and rust repair. So it's not like the project's over. We got a lot to do. The transfer case and the SYE and the front drive shaft are definitely top priority because I want to be able to go wheeling this summer as many times as possible. So that being said, we can do the bumpers and stuff like that, you know, on a weekend or here and there, because I don't know how to weld, so we got to learn how to weld, do all that. But I want to make the Jeep drivable, so that way we can still drive it and enjoy it, and slowly work on the bumper and stuff. So SYE and swapping in the transfer case is next on the agenda. I've also got to clean up yard project, or I got some yard projects to do. Just got a bunch of stuff to clean up around the house because it's very neglected and it's summertime and don't want it to look trashy. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know down in the comment section below. But if you guys are new, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Has been Anthony, and I'll see you guys in the next one.